Hey, this is Pastor Lafayette. Thank you for joining me today. We are in Psalm chapter 46, and we're going to read through and then pick up where we left off yesterday. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, even though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though its waters roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with its swelling. Selah. There is a river whose streams shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her just at the break of dawn. The nations raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Verse 8, Come and behold the works of the Lord, who has made desolations in the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and cuts the spear in two. He burns the chariot in the fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. We're at verse 8, so let's look at verse 8. Come and behold the works of the Lord. He talks about the things that God has done, and I will tell you, the heavens declare, the earth declares, everything around us declares that there is a maker. I realize that people say that there isn't one, that there isn't a God, that we're just here. We somehow climbed out of the slime pit. We were the lucky ones who made it in this natural selection process. Baloney, okay? The works of the Lord, I am one of them. But this is just saying, behold the works of the Lord. He talks about making desolations in the earth. Verse 9, he makes wars cease to the end of the earth. You know, when God calls it done, it's done. When he says stop, it stops. It's just the way it is. So then why doesn't God make the wars cease now? Listen, people have always thought, well, you know, why didn't God stop? Why didn't he stop that from happening? Why didn't he take care of that little child and keep this horrible event from happening in their life, or that bus from running off the road and killing all those people? Why doesn't he do this? Why doesn't he have more justice? Why doesn't he stop the rapist? Listen, if God were to start judging people for sin, where would he stop? And if people reject God and won't serve God and won't commit their life to him, what is his obligation to protect them, to shield them, to care for them? You say, well, he's their father. No, he's not. Jesus went so far as even to say that people who were Jewish were not, that God was not their father. He even said that the devil was their father. And not all, of course, but he was saying that. Just because you're a human doesn't mean your father is God. You choose who your father is. He might be your creator, but you choose who he is. So what obligation does he have? If you don't want to serve him, you don't want to follow the rules, if you don't want to follow the guidelines that he sets up, well, how can he protect you? If you want to do your own thing, run your own way, what can he do? How can he fix it? If you don't want to listen to his voice when he calls you to repent and turn to him, well, what makes you think you're going to listen to his voice when he tells you don't go down this road? You're going to end up in a collision. No. Verse 10, be still and know that I am God. In other words, you know what? Don't get all freaked out. Don't get all fretful. Run out and try to make it all happen. Be patient. Be still. I am God. You're going to see me. You're going to see me move. You're going to see me do things if you'll just let me do it. Quit rushing ahead and trying to make it happen yourself. Be patient. Let me handle things. I'll be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. God will be exalted. And he should be exalted in your life, in my life. He should be exalted because we should recognize who he is, what he's done, and speak of it often. Verse 11 should be our confession all the time, our declaration of truth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Do you know that for a fact today? Are you serving God? Have you committed your ways unto Him? If you commit your ways unto Him, He'll guard you. He'll look out for you. He'll protect you and shield you. I think the issue today is this. Whose side are you on? If He is yours and you have given Him your life, my friend, you are in a good place because He's with you and the God of Jacob is your refuge. God bless you. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.